Well, Happy New Year's, viewers. Today we're working on a 2005 Honda Pilot, and it has a humming noise from the drive belt area. Some of the noise is coming from the AC hub bearing. So I installed a shorter belt and bypassed the AC compressor temporarily. In case you're interested, this is the part number that I used. It's 70.5 inches long, but the noise is still there. I changed out this idler wheel. I just put a different one on there temporarily, but that didn't make any difference. The noise is actually coming from the rear of the alternator, so we're going to put an alternator on this thing now. Doesn't look like it's going to be that much fun. There's not a lot of room in there. Can't come down past the frame here. There's not enough room here. Can't go down through here unless I take the harmonic balancer off. And I don't think it'll still come out through here because this is not very much room here. Well, we'll get the serpentine belt off and have a look at it. I got the battery disconnected. Well, this does not look pleasant. I'm going to take that idler pulley or tensioner assembly off. Take the power steering reservoir out of the way, cap the hoses, and maybe this harness. Hopefully it'll come out through here. Not very much room. The lower pivot bolt is 14 mil head, 10 mil bolt. That'd come out good enough. So there's the power steering reservoir out, the electrical cable disconnected, the electrical connector on the back of the alternator disconnected. This alternator is still charging, so I wasn't worried about the electrical circuits here. It's just noisy. Now this rigid pipe here is going to be a problem on this AC compressor. It's a rigid line. Unless, well, we're going to raise it up and take the belt tensioner off. One 14 mil bolt and one 12 mil bolt. Like I said, there's one 14 mil bolt in the center of the tensioner and one 12 mil headed bolt at the bottom of the tensioner, and the tensioner comes out down through the wheel well here. I'll try and pry that that alternator out of there now. Got both fasteners off. So it does come out of there, but I had to lower the washer bottle down and undo these two hose lines and flex this in just a little bit. But it does come out of there. It is a rather a bit of a challenge, but I've seen worse. Now there's a sliding ear on that bracket here, and we're going to see if we can reposition that bottom bushing outwards a little bit towards the frame here, because it'll be difficult to get the, well, I'm going to measure it and see how wide it is with a vernier. So put a 3/4 inch, half inch shallow socket, 3/8 bolt by about 2 1/4, and a 3/8 nut and flat washer. I'm going to pull that sliding sleeve out to make this, because that one's actually about 1 millimeter wider. So there's no way I'd get it in there, and trying to wiggle it in there when it's tight. So we're going to reposition that with a nut and a bolt. So there it is back together. Serpentine belt on. I put the shorter belt on because the AC compressor hub bearing is noisy as well. Clean the battery cables, reconnecting them. We're going to start it up and see if it charges. Well, that's a good sign. The battery indicator light is on. And it went off. And there's no more noise from the AC. I see the airbag warning light is on. Purge the air out of the power steering. No more noise from the alternator. We'll just check the charging system and top up the power steering fluid. Put the cosmetic cover back on. You're going to see why the airbag warning light is on.